Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today I'm going to be decluttering some eyeshadows. So before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I do upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern time and I don't want you guys to miss out on any of my videos. And I guess all the business stuff aside, we'll just get into the declutter. So if you're interested in seeing what eyeshadows and palettes I declutter and keep, then just keep on watching. Hello everyone, welcome to my eyeshadows. As you can see, they're kind of all over the place. Oh, and here's Wallace with his fish. Alright, so that's a little better. So this is pretty much all of my eyeshadows. As you can see, I have some palettes in there. I have some single shadows up at the top from ColourPop. Basically today I need to go through these and I need to declutter some. As you guys know, I'm trying to do Project Pan. I'm trying to be more minimal in my makeup and I know there's stuff in here that I don't use anymore and that I have friends that could probably use it more than I do, or some of it's just older than dirt, so it probably just needs to go. Now these two, actually these three, the Lorac Pro, the TooFaced Semi-Sweet, and the Makeup Geek Mani MUA palette, these are all in my Project Pan, so these are staying. I'm gonna go ahead and move these out of the way. And then these three palettes right here, the Pure Soiree Diaries, the Winky Lux Kitten palette, and the Glam Metals by Crown. These I all got in a BoxyCharm. Out of all of them, I think I like the formula of the Winky Lux the best. And what I'm thinking about doing is depotting it and putting it in a Z palette, but I haven't quite decided because the packaging is so cute. But do I really need to hold on to something because the packaging is cute? With how much I travel, it would be nice to have multiple types of shadows to travel with instead. I'm not quite sure yet. And guys, I apologize that I'm still nasally. I just can't get over whatever cold I have. It's just lingering. I think if I have to, I think I'm going to declutter this Glam Metals palette. If you watched that video, I really wasn't that impressed with this. This is also all shimmer shades. I don't know why I put that back on. Basically, and there's like two mattes in there. So this is like a companion palette anyways, and they're just not colors that I'm gonna reach for. I literally used it in that video and I haven't even wanted to touch it since because it's just not something that's easy for me to use. So I actually think I'm going to pass this on to a friend. This Winky Lux palette, I love it. As you can see, I kind of was practicing depotting it. This palette already doesn't come with a mirror, so it's literally just the cardboard palette, which the palette is really cute, but I don't know if that's enough reason for me to just keep the palette. So I think I am going to depot these. I'll probably do this in a different video right after this one of me depotting my shadows. I love these shadows. This one is probably my favorite out of this palette. It's just such a pretty color and I don't own anything like this. But I think I'm going to depot these and put it in my Z palette. So I'm going to keep this one because these shadows are awesome. And then this other one is the Soiree Diaries one. These shadows are really pretty. As you can see, I've made a pretty heavy dent in this shadow right here. Any shadow that looks like this, I pretty much gravitate towards this pretty goldy bronze color. But, oh hi. But as you can see, I have one in this palette. This one is a little bit more gold, rose gold. Wallace, are you helping me? This one is definitely more bronzy than gold. This one's more of like a rust gold, but these two shadows look similar. But this is such a good neutral palette to have. I don't know, maybe I should depot this one too. I was traveling with this one, but it would be nice to kind of have these depotted in a palette. That way I could travel with this one and this one. So I think I'm gonna keep that and just depot these. I'm gonna reach for these guys. So as you guys have seen in videos, I have reviewed these. These are from Shop Hush. These are the Bad Habit palettes in Aphrodite and Athena. They are Huda Beauty dupes and I love these palettes. I like the Athena palette more actually, but I do also like this palette. So I'm keeping both of these. I love them and I actually don't have any shadows in my collection that look like these. These are very unique. So I'm gonna put those right there. Oh, you guys can see my pajamas. Y'all like my Harry Potter pajamas? Oh goodness. This next palette that I see is this Avant Pop palette by NYX. This palette is so old. This was one of the first colorful palettes I bought like 3 years ago and it's seen better days. I don't want to waste these, but these are so old. Like, I don't even think they make this palette anymore, and if they do, it doesn't look like this anymore. I don't know. I don't even know if these shadows will... I mean, that's not horrible, but I don't even know if I want to like gift this to someone to use because it's just so old. I think I'm gonna actually throw this one out. I think this palette is like 7 years old, guys, and I don't feel comfortable giving it to someone, and I know I'm not gonna use it because I literally haven't reached for it in years. I feel bad doing that. I really don't like throwing out stuff, especially when it wasn't used, but that was my bad. I thought I was going to use it more. Another NYX palette that I have right here, I got for my birthday from Ulta last year, and these colors are actually very, very pretty and very, very nice. I've gotten some use out of it, but if you can see a general theme, I pretty much have these shadows in other palettes, so I'm actually going to put this one to the side as well to give to a friend because this one's not that old. I haven't used it very much, but again, I have plenty of shadows that are in these same tones, so I don't need this palette. I'm going to gift this to someone. This other palette that I have is the Naked Urban Decay Smoky, and as you can see, I've literally barely used this. I've had this for years. Well, I got it right when it first came out. I don't even think they're keeping this one anymore. I think it's going to be discontinued, but I think I'm going to give this to a friend because I don't reach for it. I think a couple of these shadows are really pretty. I've made a small dent in this one and a small dent in this one, but those are literally the only colors I ever reach for. Pretty much everything in the middle was very rarely used. So I'm going to give this to a friend who would get better use out of it. I just don't reach for these shadows at all. I also have one of these little Milani Everyday Eyes palettes. This is an Earthly Elements. I love this palette. The formula is so nice. I think they're so nice. I'm gonna keep this one, so I'm gonna go put that in the keep pile. And then basically for palettes, I have a couple little like trios. I know I'm keeping the Shade and Light one. I have only had this one for a little bit. This is a nice, just really quick, easy palette for me to use, although the colors are pretty similar to this one. Oh wow, the colors are really similar to this one. Do I need both of these? I feel like these two are similar. Oh no, they're a little different. This one is definitely more peachy, which is why I like it. And this brown is definitely different from this brown. Yeah, those are different. But these oranges look really similar. Oh, well, the Kat Von D one is definitely a little darker than the Milani one. Probably not a good enough justification, but I'm gonna keep both of those. Oh my god, this NYX in Rio. Do they even make this anymore? This is an OG, guys. I had this in college. Mind you, I was a freshman in college 9 years ago. So this is too old. This was like my everyday eyeshadow. This was like before I got into eyeshadows. This needs to I just need to throw that out. Oh god, same thing with this Wet n Wild. This is the Sweetest Candy eyeshadow trio. This is also very old. As y'all can see, this is like the old packaging. I think this just needs to go as well. I don't know how old that is. So then I have these little trios. This one right here, I'm not even going to open it. It's shattered to bits. I haven't reached for it. I haven't wanted to repress it. This is the NYX Single Shadow in Girl Talk. It's a really pretty shadow, but I actually think I have other ones in that color now. It's also kind of old, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out. Then I have one of these Color Tattoo Pure Pigments by Maybelline. This one is in the color Breaking Bronze. I remember really liking this color. It's like really, really pretty, but I haven't been reaching for pigments at all lately, so I'm actually going to go ahead and give this to a friend because I think they could get better use out of it. And then this shadow, I've actually tried giving away to friends multiple times. I don't really care for it. It's not a bad shadow, but it's also obviously not the best shadow. And so I've tried giving it to friends multiple times and no one wants it, so I'm gonna just throw it out because I've been trying to give it to friends since like 2013. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that guy because I don't use him. And then I'm gonna move to this one. I'm gonna save those ColourPop shadows because I'm pretty sure I need to swatch those because I think some of them are probably old. Let's start with this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Amber Rush pigment. This pigment was like the OG on YouTube. Everyone talked about it. It is so pretty. I don't know when I'm ever going to finish this shadow because I feel like I used it so much and I still feel like I just haven't even like gotten close to panning it. I'm going to keep this one. I do really like this shadow and I think I'm going to throw it in a Project Pan soon. I think I'm going to try and do like a summer edition of Project Pan because I do really want to use this shadow up because I absolutely love it. I do have this new Infallible paints from L'Oreal I think it's supposed to be similar to this. I don't like this one as much. I find it much more dry than this guy, so I am going to throw this one in my giveaway pile to give to a friend because I don't need both of these because I still haven't hit pan on this one, so I'm just going to keep that one. And then I have these pigments and these glitters. These are when I was doing a lot of Instagram looks, and I haven't been doing Instagram looks very much, but I feel like glitter is something always good to have. So I think I'm going to keep these NYX glitters. I think some of these I've made a lot of progress on. So yeah, I'm going to keep these glitters because I feel like those are always good to have in your collection. And then these pigments are really old, but like I said, I haven't been reaching for pigments very much. Although I did really like using this purple one as an inner corner highlight. Ugh. I really don't want to, but I feel like if I get rid of them, I won't miss them. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give those to friends. So get that out of the way. And then I have a lot of ColourPop Super Shock shadows, and some of these I'm sure are really old. 2 of my shadows are missing because they're in my project pan box. So those obviously I'm not going to declutter, but we're gonna go through these and see which ones I need to probably get rid of. Let's just start with the 2 right here. So this is in the color Jinxie, and this one is in the color Elixir. Now these came in a quad, in like the terracotta quad. That color is a little underwhelming. Can you all even see that on my skin tone? Not really. Gonna put that right there because maybe I don't need that guy. A nice pretty orange. I do like that, so potentially keeping him. Let's go ahead and get in these. Oh, I love this color. This is Telepathy. I have nothing like this in my collection, so I pretty much know as long as the shadow still feels good. Yeah, it still feels soft. I'm definitely keeping this. Look at that. This one is Paradox. Oh yeah. Why have I not used that color? These 2 would be such a cool look together. Ooh, ideas. So those, I'm keeping that one. Okay, what's this one? This one is in the color Tang. It looks like a nice cool tone, like purpley color. Ooh, it still feels so soft. Ooh, that's a nice cool tone brown. Why have I not used these? I really like this. I'm gonna keep that one as well. This one looks old, and I've actually hit pan on this one. Ooh, it's like iridescent. This one is in Onai. Actually, this is one of the first, ooh, it's dry. This is one of the first ColourPop shadows that I ever got. Oh, and I think it's gone bad. It's like really dry now. I'm gonna have to throw that one out. This one is a few years old. Unfortunately, ColourPop shadows being the texture they are sometimes can get dry. This next one is Cricket. I love this shadow. Oh, it still feels so soft. This one is a newer one that I've got. Oh yeah, it's still glittery and pretty. It's another like cool tone color. And then this next one is Seeker. Oh, it feels like it's getting dry. Oh no, it is not. That is so pretty. Oh wow, that was alarming. That color is amazing, keeping it. This next one is Prickly Pear. Oh my god, I love this color. They brought it back because everyone wanted it. It's like a glittery fiesta. Look at that beauty. Oh my god. So definitely gonna keep those 2. And then this last one and this one is DGAF. Don't give a f. I love this shadow. I have hit pan on it, as you can see. This shadow is amazing. Oh yeah. This one that I put to the side earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to a friend because it's just not that good on my skin tone. So that is this first one cleaned out. Move these out of the way, and then we have this last one. And these I know are filled with older ones, so we may be cleaning out a lot more out of this one. All right, well, let's get started. Start up here at the top. This is the color Bay. Oh, this is one of the first shadows I ever bought from them too. It's this really pretty like shift color. It's like blue purple shift. Oh no. And it's getting dry. And it's starting to smell funny. Oh no. I loved this shadow, but it does not look correct anymore. That's not what it used to look like. So I think that one's gone bad. It is a few years old. So this is another, it looks another old one. This is Amira. This one's not even available anymore. This was limited edition. Actually, a lot of these shadows probably aren't. It still looks good on my finger. Oh yeah. That still swatches really nice. So I've hit pan on that one, so I need to be conscious and try to use this one up. And this is another one. Ooh, I think I know it. I bet you anything this is Girl Talk before I even look at it. Oh no, this is Hanky Panky. Oh, I was wrong. And I have hit pan on this. Oh no, but it feels, oh no, it's dry. Oh no, that makes me so sad. Guys, if you have ColourPop shadows, try and use them because they do get dry after a while. Oh, I'm gonna have to throw that one out. That makes me really sad. Ooh, this is Shameless. I forgot I had this one. It's this pretty glittery gold, not pretty gold, this pretty glittery green. Oh, it still feels really nice. Bam, look at that. It's like this dark midnight green color with little micro flecks of glitter in it. So this one is the color Farrah. This one is also very old. Yeah, it feels pretty dry too. Yeah, it's just getting patchy. I think I need to just part with this one. And we'll start on this row with this little orangey looking one. This one is in the color Play. Ooh, it still feels so soft. Oh yeah, this is like a pretty transition color on me, so I'm gonna keep that one. Ooh, look how blue that is. So this one is Coconut. This is a great summer color, and I literally own nothing that looks like this. Look at that. Those two could, you know, those two could be a thing. Keeping that because I definitely don't own anything like that. This is Girl Crush. Found it. This shadow I was obsessed with for forever. I bet it's dry. Yeah. Oh. That's so sad. It's so patchy now. This was my jam. As y'all can see, I hit pretty good pan on that, but I have had it for about 4 years. I'm gonna have to throw that one out too because it's getting dry. This next one is this pretty greenish color. This is Flower Shop. This came out a couple springs ago. This isn't swatching the way it used to. I feel like it got a little dry. It used to be more pigmented like coconut. I think I'm gonna give this to a friend because I haven't really been using it that much. It's such a pretty color, but I don't want it to go bad. So I'm gonna give this one to a friend before it does go bad and I don't use it. And this next one is Electra. This is also an older one. Oh, and it feels dry. Oh, it's dry. Well, this one's gonna have to go as well. I'm getting so frustrated. So ColourPop shadows, that's like the main thing with these Super Shock ones is they get dry. And if you don't use them, it's like a waste of money. So this next one is Central Perk. I love this shadow. It's so pretty. And why is there a crack in it? Don't. It's dry. I don't think I put the lid back on this one, guys. And I'm gonna have to throw it away. It's so dry. I must not have put the lid back on it at all. Like barely any color comes off when I do. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like this is so wasteful. This next one has coffee on it. Story of my life. This is Moonshine. Heck yeah. This is a really pretty like deep bronze color. Oh, and it is still pigmented like fire. Keeping. This next one is Birthday Girl. This is a stunning shade. This is like a default color for me to go to if I don't know what to put on my lids. I just put this all over my lids. I love Birthday Girl. So this one's Birthday Girl. This one is Birthday Boy. So these are like the birthday editions that have come out for the last couple years. Birthday Boy is also very pretty. It's more like cool tone than Birthday Girl. Birthday Girl is more rose gold or more gold. I feel like it's hard to see on my hand right now because of the way my lights are, but they are both very pretty, so I know I'm keeping those. And then this last one was also a limited edition, and this is Birthday Cake. This is the one that came out last year. Oh yeah, Birthday Cake is super pretty. It's definitely more pink than the other ones. I know I'm keeping those. Those still look good. So don't be like me and forget to screw on the lid. So I'm gonna start putting these back in. I can deal with that, I guess. And then we're actually almost done, guys. I don't have that many eyeshadows. So then what's left is this little file, and this is our limited edition palettes, and then this palette. It wasn't limited edition, it was a deluxe edition. But I already can tell you, I saved these for last because I can tell you I'm definitely going to keep these. This is the limited edition Mi Vida Loca palette from Kat Von D. Bought this years ago. I've actually made really good headway on this. I think this is going to be a palette I do in a project pan coming up if I do really well with the palettes I have in it right now. Very, very pretty palette. This Carly Bible Deluxe Edition palette I like. I haven't been reaching for it very much, so I definitely need to be more like cognizant of it, and I need to remember to use this, which is why I've put it in this file, because this file sits on my desk all the time. That way I can see it. I'm gonna keep this for now. This might be decluttered later on, or I may give it to somebody. If I do that, I'll let you guys know, but I'm gonna try and keep this for a couple more months because I haven't had it too long, and see if I actually remember to start using it. And then this was another limited edition palette. This is the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. I have some videos on this. They might be private now, but I've had this for a while, and it's just a cute little palette. I love the packaging, and it was, again, limited edition. It was when that movie came out, and you guys know how I feel about limited edition stuff. I love Disney, and I probably shouldn't hold on to it for that, but I have my weaknesses, okay? Out of everything, this is what I'm keeping. So not too bad. I mean, still a lot, but I think this is definitely more manageable. I don't think I had too much eyeshadows. I feel like I do pretty good with eyeshadows and trying to like use them up. So I think I did pretty good, you guys. I think I'm gonna try, I think a big goal is gonna be to try and get through some of these ColourPop shadows, because I don't want any more to go bad. That was horrible. That like really hurt my soul that I had to throw so many away. I have a nice little giveaway pile. I have some I need to throw away, and then this is what I'm keeping. So I feel pretty good about that, you guys. I think I'm gonna wrap up this video now. So. Alright guys, so that is everything. That is all of the eyeshadows and eyeshadow palettes that I decluttered. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. I love doing declutters because it kind of just gets me in the mindset of having less and actually being able to use them. I am a little upset that I was so wasteful this time and I had to throw away a lot of my ColourPop shadows, and I really hate doing that, but sometimes when you have too much stuff, it's just a lesson you have to learn, and it's a lesson I've learned, so I'm not going to be buying as many ColourPop Super Shock shadows unless I start using them up. If I don't use them up, then I obviously am not going to be buying anymore because I'm not getting products worth out of it. But yeah, if you guys liked this video, please give it a If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. And if you aren't yet, seriously, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I do upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern. And I don't want you guys to miss out on any of that. And hopefully that means I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!